Hey guys, the other day I was I was at home, and Amy was bringing the kids back, the grandkids. She had picked them up and she was bringing them back to the house. And when they got there, as soon as Willow was out of the car, she was like, "Let's go to the trampoline. Let's go jump on the trampoline." It's like, "Cool, let's go." And as I'm going over there, I recognized that there were some, little limbs, little twigs, if you will, and a bunch of leaves. It was crazy. A bunch of leaves, I guess, from the storms and such, were on the trampoline. We get on there every few weeks, but since all the storms, there had been, quite a bit of leaves and twigs and everything all over the trampoline. Well, we got up on there. She loves to run across there and fall down because we're running together. You know how trampoline will work. If I go down and she's not down yet, she comes down and collapses and all that. So we collapse together and laugh and everything. And she says, "Let's do it again. Let's do it again." Well, I kept telling her, I said, "Baby, why don't you let Papa clean it off? I'll go get the blower. I'll clean it off and we'll keep running." And she's like, "No, let's run. And every time we fall, she get, dirty and all that, which was all well and good. I don't care if she's getting dirty. And she really didn't care either. But, I was like, okay, let's clean this off. I don't want her, any twigs or anything, hurting her or anything like that. So I said, let me clean it off. And more I asked that. She said, "No, let's just keep running." Finally, she stopped when we were inside. I said, "Look, Papa will clean the trampoline off," because she wanted to go back out and jump. And she said, "I just don't want to stand there and wait on you." And I thought, my goodness, isn't that a spiritual lesson right there? She said, "I just don't want to stand there and wait on you." Here she is, almost 4 years old, and she has already this issue of having to wait on things. And it wasn't going to wait long. It wasn't going to take me long. I was going to go get the blower and blow it off. What's the big deal? But it seemed like an eternity to her. I don't want to stand there and wait on you. Well, honey, you're going to have to learn over this life. You're going to be waiting quite a bit. Here's the thing is, God wants to do so much for us. He's got his timing and his plan for us. He knows what he's going to do, when he's going to do it, and how he's going to do it. He's got all of that set already. So here we go. He says, "Hey, I'm going to clean this off for you. I'm going to do this for you. If you just hold on now, you're wanting this, but if you hold on, I'm going to have everything worked out just perfectly." And we're like, "Well, we don't want to just stand there and wait on you." Man, I want what's perfect. I want what's right from God. I've learned, I'm getting old. I have learned that if I'll just wait on him and allow him to do it in his timing, continually asking, seeking, and knocking. That's not a problem with that. But also understanding that I have to be patient because God's going to know exactly when and how to do it and whether or not to do it. And I just want you to know that maybe you've been asking for something and you've been waiting. You're impatient. You're like, "I don't want to stand there and wait on you." Well, you're going to learn that God needs you to have that patience because while you're standing there waiting, he or still working and serving and waiting, that's more like the active waiting, he is preparing a way for you. And it's going to be a whole lot better. It's going to be a perfect way if you allow him to do it. And you'll just wait. Love you guys. Bye-bye.